Bob?
Hurry up. We're in a lightning delay. Weather delay.
We would have been in a lightning delay. I was sweating this thing out. But if you see or hear anything, say something.
Came well prepared.
Yeah, this is the umbrella they wouldn't let me bring in the place. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that.
Close game.
I don't know what to say about this. I went into the Delaware locker room to ask him if he thought there should be FCS versus FBS games. And he goes, well, there's FBS, and then there's these guys. These guys are closer to the Cleveland Browns than they are to the Delaware Blue Hens.
Yeah.
He said it was above his pay grade. So I think his real answer would have been no, but I mean, that's what he said. I got nothing much to say. 63-7. Yeah.
Penn State's depth, I mean, that's going to be a continuing story. You're going to see some players that played today, even though it was a blowout, help the team, I think on the defensive side especially. Some young guys to remember, Tony Rojas, the linebacker, King Mack, the safety, Elliott Washington, the corner. You might not know about these guys now, but I do think in the Big Ten season they're going to really help Penn State's defense. And I'm running out of things. I know they haven't played really great defenses, but the composure of Drew Aller and the throws he can make, you just don't. It's hard to expect him to play that well this early in his career.
Also, Vega Owane played at both guards and played a lot. He might have played more than any other offensive lineman, don't you think? He played into the fourth quarter, didn't he not?
Venga is a big boy, and his potential is really, he has the potential to be a dominant player. He's not as far along as J.B. Nelson, but I think physically, once he gets it figured out, he's going to help Penn State a lot. It was just one of those games. They clearly wanted to get Katron Allen established today, but they have so many weapons.
Started him.
So many weapons, and other than one bad play, one busted assignment by the defense, that Delaware couldn't do anything. To me, the real question is now the Big Ten season's getting ready to start. They open at Illinois. It's probably going to be tougher than we realize because Brett will have them ready, but that's a team that's going to give up some points too.
I don't think they're going to be ready like they've been ready the last couple of years. That is not a very good defensive team, as we saw both against Toledo and last night, and they got kind of handled by Kansas. So I think Illinois is going to be a much different defensive team. This team ought to score like 40 points. Not only that, we should mention that Bo Prabula got almost half a game. He started the second series of the third quarter and looked good. Of course, it's Delaware, but still, Franklin said something fairly interesting in the postgame, and that now that they've got him established, they might start mixing him in. Did you buy that? Mixing him in series and force teams to prepare for him in the middle of games in the same way J.J. McCarthy did with Cade McNamara a couple of years ago.
I'm not pulling 15 unless I have to. He's that good.
Yeah, but would they do that?
They could if they. I just think that what he can do, and he can run the ball a little bit too. But I just feel like if anything happens to Drew, this is a guy they could definitely compete with just about any team in the Big Ten with. In Prabula. He can run, he can throw. I just remember you look like the guy from the Avengers with Diana Rigg with that.
I need the bowler hat, don't I?
Yeah. Not much else to say about this one other than we just barely survived a torrential downpour, and I'm happy about it.
I know you are coming. Too. I'm a weather geek, and that's it. That edge there.
Yeah.
Johnny, did you get the scoreboard, by the way?
Jimmy,
can you get the scoreboard? Oh yeah. It could have been us. A lightning delay, but we got it in. Penn State 63, Delaware 7. Next week, Champaign. I hope you have a good trip to northeast central Illinois.
One of my favorite trips in the Big Ten, and by that I mean my 13th favorite trip in the Big Ten.
You had a great time in Urbana that one time. I won't get into that.
Yeah, that's enough.
Until next time, auf Wiedersehen from Beaver Stadium.